Beloved, come and sit with me for a moment. You do not need to bring answers. You do not need to bring clarity. You do not need to bring confidence or certainty. You can come exactly as you are, with all the questions still open, with all the unknowns still unfinished. I am not waiting for you to understand before I stay close. I see how much the not knowing has been weighing on you, how your mind keeps reaching forward, trying to see what is coming, trying to prepare, trying to protect you from surprise or pain. I see how exhausting that has been, carrying the future in your thoughts, carrying outcomes you cannot control, carrying possibilities that never let you fully rest. You were never meant to hold the unknown alone. You do not have to understand everything to be safe. You do not have to see the whole path to be held. You do not have to solve tomorrow in order to rest tonight. I know how uncomfortable uncertainty feels to you. It can feel like standing on shifting ground, like something important is missing, like peace must wait until answers arrive. But I want you to hear this gently, without pressure, without fear. Your safety does not depend on certainty. Your peace does not depend on knowing what comes next. I am with you in what you do not know. I am present in what is still unclear. I am steady even when the future feels unsteady to you. You may have learned that understanding is how you stay safe, that planning is how you protect yourself, that anticipating everything is how you survive. I am not judging that. I know why you learned it. I know how necessary it once felt. But you do not have to live that way here with me. You do not need to scan the horizon. You do not need to prepare for every outcome. You do not need to keep your heart braced. I am not asking you to stop thinking or stop wondering. I am not asking you to suddenly trust perfectly. I am simply inviting you to let me hold what you cannot know right now. You can set it down just for this moment. You can let your mind rest from reaching ahead. If your thoughts return to the unknown, that is okay. Let them come and go. You do not need to wrestle with them. You do not need to push them away. I remain constant beneath them, unchanged by your uncertainty. You are not failing because you feel unsure. You are not weak because you feel afraid of what you cannot see. You are human and you are loved. I am not offended by your questions. I am not distant when you doubt. I do not withdraw when you feel uncertain. I stay close, especially then, especially when you feel the least sure of yourself or of what lies ahead. You do not have to trust me with everything at once. You do not have to hand over the whole future. Even letting me hold this single moment is enough. Even allowing yourself to breathe while the questions remain is enough. You can rest without answers. You can breathe without clarity. You can be held without understanding. Notice how your body feels as you stop trying to know. Notice how your breath begins to slow when you are not forcing certainty. You do not need to relax perfectly. You do not need to calm down quickly. Just let yourself be here, in this quiet space where nothing is demanded from you. I am not rushing you toward faith. I am not pushing you toward confidence. I am staying with you in gentleness. You may fear that if you stop trying to understand, something will go wrong. I want you to know that I am watching what you cannot see. I am tending to what you cannot predict. I am already present in the moments you are worried about. Nothing ahead of you is unfamiliar to me. Nothing coming toward you is unmanaged. Nothing in your future is outside my care. You do not need to stay awake with worry tonight. You do not need to rehearse every possibility. You are allowed to let the unknown be unknown for now. It does not threaten you here. I am holding what you do not know. I am steady where you feel unsure. I am here and I am not leaving. Stay with me in this softness. Let the pressure to understand begin to loosen. Let the need for answers rest. There will be time for clarity later. Right now, there is only this gentle moment, and you are safe within it. You can rest here. You can breathe here. You can trust me with what you don't know, just for now. Beloved, stay here with me a little longer. There is no need to move ahead yet. There is no need to figure out where this is going. You are not behind. You are not delaying anything important. This moment is not a test. It is a resting place, and you are allowed to stay. I know how deeply you want to feel in control. Not because you crave power, but because control once felt like safety. Because knowing what would happen next felt like protection. Because unpredictability once hurt you. I see how you learned to hold the reins tightly, not out of pride, but out of fear. Quiet fear. A learned fear. A fear that says, if I do not stay alert, something will go wrong. I am not upset with you for that. I am not disappointed by your need to feel prepared. I understand why control became your shelter. But I want you to hear this gently, without resistance, without urgency. You do not need to control everything to be safe anymore. You are safe even when you do not know how things will unfold. You are safe even when you are not steering the outcome. You are safe even when your hands are tired of holding on. I know how frightening it feels to loosen your grip. Your body remembers times when letting go led to pain, confusion, or loss. Your nervous system learned to stay tight because it believed that was the only way to survive. I am not asking you to forget that history. I am asking you to let me meet you inside it. You do not have to release control all at once. You do not have to trust perfectly. You do not have to feel brave. Even allowing yourself to rest your hands for a moment is enough. Even letting your shoulders drop slightly is enough. Even breathing without monitoring the future is enough. I am not measuring how well you let go. I am simply staying close while you soften at your own pace. I am not asking you to disappear. I am not asking you to surrender yourself. I am asking you to be supported. You have been carrying responsibility far beyond what was ever meant to be yours alone. Responsibility for outcomes. Responsibility for timing. Responsibility for keeping everything from falling apart. You have been trying to protect yourself and others by staying vigilant, by staying aware, by staying ready for impact. I see how exhausting that has been. You do not need to keep watch tonight. You do not need to guard every possibility. You do not need to stay on alert to be cared for. I am watching over what you are afraid to stop watching. I am present in the places you feel responsible for holding together. I am not distracted. I am not overwhelmed. I am steady enough to hold what you release. If fear rises when you think about not being in control, that is okay. Let it be there. You do not need to argue with it. You do not need to silence it. Just let it exist without letting it lead. I am here with you in the fear, not asking you to push past it. You are not weak for feeling afraid. You are not failing because uncertainty unsettles you. You are human, and you are deeply loved. I know how much effort you have spent trying to predict what comes next. Running scenarios. Preparing for disappointment, guarding yourself against hope. I see how tiring it has been to live slightly ahead of yourself all the time. I am inviting you back into this moment, where nothing is required from you. You can rest your mind here. You can let tomorrow wait. You can let the future remain unopened for now. You do not need to be ready for what comes next tonight. You do not need to prepare your heart for every possible outcome. You are allowed to be unprepared in my presence. I am not surprised by what is coming. I am already there and I am already here. Nothing in your future will catch me off guard. Nothing ahead of you is unmanaged. Nothing you fear is outside my care. You may have learned that being in control is the same as being responsible, that letting go means being careless or passive. I want you to know that resting in me is not neglect. It is not avoidance. It is trust expressed through gentleness, not effort. You are not abandoning your life by resting. You are not giving up by softening. You are allowing yourself to be held. Notice how your breath feels when you stop trying to manage everything. Notice how your body responds when it is not bracing for impact. You do not need to force relaxation. Just notice what happens when you are not pushing yourself forward. I am not asking you to trust me because I demand it. I am inviting you to trust me because I am trustworthy. And even if that feels too big right now, even if trust feels fragile or distant, you can borrow my steadiness until yours returns. You can lean without falling. You can rest without losing ground. You can let go without being lost. You are not alone in the unknown. You never have been. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned by clarity, when answers did not come, when the path ahead felt dark, I did not step away. I stayed, quietly, faithfully, lovingly. I was with you in the unanswered prayers. I was with you in the long waits. I was with you when you did not know how things would turn out. You are not being asked to trust blindly. You are being invited to trust someone who sees the whole picture, who understands every detail, who knows how to guide without rushing and protect without controlling. You can set down the burden of control now. Not forever, not perfectly, just for this moment. You can let your hands rest. You can let your heart stop scanning for danger. You can let your body learn that it does not have to stay tense to survive. I am here. I am watching. I am holding what you cannot. As your breathing slows, let your body know it is safe to be here. Safe to be still. Safe to be unsure. Safe to not have answers. Nothing is being demanded from you right now. You do not need to wake up stronger. You do not need to wake up wiser. You only need to rest. I am not going anywhere. I am not stepping back because you loosened your grip. I am stepping closer, steady and attentive, filling the space where effort once lived. You are safe even when you are not in control. You are held even when you do not know. You are loved even when the future is unclear. Stay here with me. Let the unknown rest in my hands tonight. You can sleep without guarding tomorrow. I will be here, watching over you, holding what you cannot see, faithful in every unseen moment. Beloved, you are still here, and that alone tells me so much about your heart. Even in uncertainty, even in fear, even when you do not know which way to turn, you have not stopped longing for safety, for gentleness, for something steady to hold you. I see that longing. I am not asking you to quiet it. I am answering it. I know one of your deepest fears is this, that you might choose wrong, that you might take a step you cannot undo, that one decision could send everything off course. I know how heavy that fear feels, how it makes you hesitate, how it keeps you awake, how it causes you to replay moments again and again, wondering if you missed something important. You are not wrong for feeling this way. You are not broken for being afraid of missteps. You are not failing because you want to be careful. But I want you to hear this slowly, gently, and let it sink deeper than logic. You are not walking alone, and you are not navigating blindly. You will not lose your way while I am with you. You will not step outside my care by choosing imperfectly. You will not ruin your life by being human. I am not standing far ahead, waiting to see if you get it right. I am not watching from a distance, arms crossed, keeping score of your choices. I am beside you. I am within you. I am surrounding you. Even when you do not sense me clearly, I am closer than your fear. You do not need to see the entire path to be guided. You do not need to know the right answer to be protected. I am not limited by your perspective. I can guide you gently, even through detours, even through pauses, even through moments of confusion. Nothing you choose surprises me. Nothing you decide is beyond my ability to hold. Nothing you fear can undo my presence. You may worry that you have already made mistakes, that you have already chosen wrong before. that some doors have closed permanently because you did not know what you know now. I want you to rest here for a moment and hear this clearly. I am not bound by your past decisions. I do not abandon you because of a wrong turn. I do not withdraw because of uncertainty. I do not stop loving you because you learned as you went. I am gentle with your learning. I am patient with your growth. I understand that you have been making the best choices you could with the information, strength, and support you had at the time. There is no condemnation here. There is no disappointment waiting for you. You have not missed your life. You have not ruined your future. You have not stepped outside my care. Sometimes the path feels unclear not because you are failing, but because you are being invited to walk slowly, to stay present, to learn trust not as certainty, but as companionship. You do not need a map when you are being held. You do not need to know where this leads tonight. You do not need to decide anything right now. You do not need to resolve your direction before you rest. If your mind keeps returning to questions, let them come. You do not need to answer them now. They are not urgent. They are not demanding. They can wait. I am not rushing you toward clarity. I am walking with you through gentleness. You are not behind because you are unsure. You are not slow because you are careful. You are not weak because you need reassurance. I see how much pressure you put on yourself to get it right, to choose wisely, to avoid regret. I see how heavy that responsibility feels. I want to lift some of that weight from you now. You are not responsible for seeing everything ahead. You are not responsible for making perfect decisions. You are not responsible for controlling outcomes. I am responsible for guiding. I am responsible for protecting. I am responsible for holding what you cannot foresee. You may feel afraid to move, afraid to stay still, afraid to choose it all. That fear does not make you stuck. It makes you human. And I am not afraid of your fear. I am here with you in it, steady and unshaken. You can take one small step when the time comes, or you can rest where you are a little longer. Both are safe. Both are held. Nothing is being lost in the waiting. You will not wander beyond my reach. You will not drift beyond my sight. You will not be forgotten mid-journey. As you breathe, let your body hear this truth. You are being guided even when you cannot feel it. You are being protected even when you cannot see it. You are being led with a gentleness that honors your pace. You do not need to force trust. You do not need to convince yourself. You do not need to feel certain to be safe. Just stay with me. Stay present. Stay breathing. Stay open to being held. I am not asking you to walk faster. I am asking you to walk with me. I am here. I am guiding you, and you will not lose your way in my care. Beloved, you have come far enough for now. You do not need to keep walking in your thoughts. You do not need to keep searching for reassurance. You do not need to stay alert or prepared. This moment is not asking you to move forward. It is inviting you to rest. I know how hard it has been to live with unanswered questions. How heavy it feels to carry things that have no clear shape yet. How tiring it is to lie awake, wondering what will happen, how things will unfold, whether you will be okay. I see all of that, and I want you to hear this now, slowly, tenderly, without any demand placed on you. You do not have to carry the unknown through the night. You can lay it down here. You can let it rest in my hands. You can sleep without guarding tomorrow. I am not asking you to stop caring. I am not asking you to stop hoping. I am simply asking you to stop holding what is too heavy for you to hold alone. The future does not need your vigilance tonight. It does not need your planning. It does not need your worry. It is already being held. I am watching over what you cannot see. I am tending to what you cannot reach. I am present in what you cannot yet understand. You may have learned that rest is dangerous when things are uncertain. That sleep means vulnerability. that letting your mind go quiet could invite trouble. I want your body to learn something new now, something gentle and true. You are safe to rest because I do not rest from caring for you. Nothing will fall apart if you sleep. Nothing important will be missed. Nothing precious will be taken from you. I am not waiting for morning to begin my work. I am not limited by time or awareness. While you sleep, I continue. While you rest, I remain attentive. While your mind grows quiet, my care stays awake. You do not need to check in. You do not need to stay connected consciously. You do not need to do anything to keep my presence near. I am already here. Let your breathing slow now. Not because you are trying to relax, but because your body is beginning to trust. Trust does not need to be loud or confident. Sometimes trust is simply the quiet decision to stop resisting rest. You are allowed to drift. You are allowed to soften. You are allowed to let go. If thoughts return, let them pass without following them. You do not need to solve anything tonight. Nothing is urgent. Nothing is demanding your attention. Everything that matters is already being handled with care. You are not irresponsible for resting. You are not careless for sleeping. You are not weak for needing this. I know how often you have told yourself just a little longer, just one more thought, just one more plan. I am telling you now, lovingly, firmly, safely, you have done enough for today. You are allowed to stop. You do not need to trust me with everything forever. Just trust me with this moment. Just trust me with this breath. Just trust me with this night. That is more than enough. I am not asking for faith that feels strong. I am not asking for surrender that feels complete. I am simply staying with you while you rest. As sleep begins to come, let it come naturally. You do not need to reach for it. You do not need to try. Just let your awareness fade at its own pace. I will remain when you are no longer aware. I am here when your eyes close. I am here through every quiet hour. I am here when morning comes. Nothing about you becomes unprotected when you sleep. Nothing about your life becomes unattended. You are watched over with a care that does not tire, does not waver, does not leave. You are not alone in the unknown. You are not abandoned in the waiting. You are deeply, gently, completely loved. Rest now, beloved. Let the questions rest. Let the future rest. Let yourself rest. You do not need to understand. You do not need to see ahead. You do not need to hold anything together. I am holding it all. Sleep in peace. Sleep in safety. Sleep knowing that even now, especially now, you are not alone and you never will be.